Once upon a time, in a lush green valley nestled at the foot of the majestic Himalayas, a child was born who would change the course of history. His name was Siddhartha Gautama, and he was destined to become known as the Buddha, which means the Awakened One. Siddhartha was born into a royal family in the kingdom of Kapilavastu. His father, King Suddhodana, was determined to protect him from the hardships of the world. To shield Siddhartha from sorrow, the king surrounded him with beauty, luxury, and every imaginable comfort. The palace was filled with vibrant gardens, cheerful servants, and music that echoed through the halls. As Siddhartha grew, he became a bright and curious young man. Despite his father's efforts, there was an unquenchable spark of curiosity within him. He longed to understand life beyond the palace walls. One day, driven by an adventurous spirit, he decided to sneak out. With the help of his trusty charioteer, Channa, Siddhartha rode into the bustling town. What he saw amazed him. He encountered an old man, frail and bent, and his heart sank. Next, he saw a sick person, suffering and in pain. Then he came across a lifeless body, and a wave of sadness washed over him. But amidst this, he also met a serene monk, who radiated peace and calm. This monk sparked something deep within Siddhartha, an understanding that there was more to life than luxury and pleasure. Returning to the palace, Siddhartha couldn't shake the images from his mind. He pondered the inevitability of aging, sickness, and death. He began to question the purpose of life. Finally, after much reflection, he made a bold decision. One night, under the light of a full moon, he quietly left the palace, bidding farewell to his family and the life of comfort he had known. Siddhartha embarked on a journey in search of enlightenment. He traveled far and wide, seeking wisdom from various teachers. He practiced extreme asceticism, denying himself food and comfort, but found that this didn't bring him the answers he sought. He realized that neither indulgence nor deprivation would lead to true understanding. One day, feeling weak and despondent, he sat beneath a large Bodhi tree in a place called Bodhi. He made a vow. He would meditate there until he found the truth. Days turned into weeks, and as he sat in deep contemplation, Siddhartha faced his fears, doubts, and all the challenges of the human experience. Then, one glorious morning, as the sun rose, Siddhartha's mind became clear. In that moment of awakening, he understood the nature of suffering and the path to liberation. He discovered the Four Noble Truths: that life is suffering, that suffering is caused by desire, that suffering can end, and that there is a path to freedom, the Noble Eightfold Path. Transformed, Siddhartha emerged from his meditation as the Buddha. He was filled with compassion and a deep desire to share his insights with others. He began to teach, traveling from village to village, sharing the wisdom of his awakening. He spoke to everyone, from kings to commoners, urging them to look within and find their own paths to peace. Over time, a community of followers formed around him, known as the Sangha. They embraced his teachings, which emphasized kindness, mindfulness, and understanding. Buddhism began to spread like a gentle breeze, bringing hope and healing to countless lives. And so, the teachings of the Buddha continued to flourish, inspiring generations to seek a deeper understanding of themselves and the world around them. Siddhartha Gautama's journey from a sheltered prince to the awakened one became a timeless story, reminding us all that the path to enlightenment is open to anyone willing to seek it, no matter their beginnings. And in this way, the seeds of Buddhism were sown, nurturing hearts and minds with the promise of peace and compassion for centuries to come.